guys, welcome to Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. In this video we're going to go over how to change strings with a Floyd Rose bridge, right? And it can be intimidating, it might look kind of scary, but it really isn't. So let's rock and roll. And as you can see, I use super slinky 9-gauge 9 through 42s. I've been using these for forever. And I love them. You know, I've tried other strings and stuff, but I stick with these. So let's rock on. Alright guys, now the first thing we want to do is to loosen the locking nut. And of course we have our trusty Allen wrench. This fits both the clamps here as well as the clamp here. It's really just a series of clamps is what a Floyd Rose is. And you know, the tension of the springs in the back versus the tension of the strings on the top is what keeps the guitar in tune. And the bridge is just floating there, it's just sitting there. So that's why they call it, you know, floating bridge, right? Alright, so let's loosen all of the... This also has locking tuners on it. This is my ESP Mystique, by the way, ESP E2 Mystique. Absolutely fantastic guitar. It's a mahogany body, maple top, ebony fretboard, those big giant block inlays. Absolutely love those. So there, I have loosened the nut here. So what I'm going to do with the locking nut is I'm just going to loosen the strings too. Right, just take the string tension off of one string at a time. Right. So I'm going to start at the low E. I'm just going to line it up so that this is north and south with what we've got there. So just by loosening that, if you weren't aware, it goes completely out of tune. Just one string will knock it completely out of tune. Now we cut the string. You know, something like this I might have, you know, do like in a live stream kind of situation, but I've thought about the live stream thing, guys, and I'm just going to hold off. I just don't think we're ready for that. It's not that I'm not ready, it's just I don't think I'll have the audience yet to make it kind of worthwhile. And so now I'm going to take the Allen wrench and I'm going to loosen this. And you can see it's just a clamp. It's all it is, just a clamp. And I loosen that, and the string pulls right out of there. Right? So it's just pulling the little clamp back. Right? And then I'll just leave it there, and I'll put the string back in there. And you have to cut off the end of the string. Right? So now let's put in the 42 string. So anyway, the live stream thing, I just think I'm going to hold off for right now. So maybe we get more subscribers, maybe up when we get to 2,000 maybe. So now I'm just going to take the string and I'm going to put it right in that clamp. Inside there. I'm going to push down and pull forward. See that? So I push down and pull forward. Then I tighten the clamp. Don't have to, just nice and slow under the clamp. Back through the tuner. And I've got that facing north and south. So the O is in there nice and easily. There we go. Now I just pull on it and I clamp down on the locking tuner again, just so it's snug. And there it is. Now I can just, I'm not ready to tune it yet, but I'm going to tighten it. And no, it's not back in tune. Okay, so that's really all there is to it. And we're going to do that with each string. Really nothing to it, guys. Don't be afraid of it. You also want to make sure that all of these are backed out about halfway, your fine tuners. Check and feel them where they bottom out and where they top out. Right there. So go about halfway down. About halfway. And that's it. That's all there is to it. That simple. Okay, now I'm going to loosen the A string. Just so that this peg is north and south. So the hole's north and south, so when I go to feed the string through, it's nice and simple. Right, I'm not going around bends or curves or whatever. So that's it. That's what we want right there. So guys, is there something that more that you want to see on the channel? Let me know. I'm working on the T-shirt thing. People have asked. They've said that they would want a T-shirt, so I'm working on that for everybody. That'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. It's kind of fun. I'm not sure what all goes with it, if they're going to be assorted colors or what, but I have looked at where we're going to do it, and we're going to get the premium t-shirt, not the cheap, flimsy t-shirts, the thick t-shirts that last a long time. I make less money on those, but I'd much rather you be a happy Rock Hard Riffs fan, if you want to call it that, versus me making more money. Okay, so again, you just stick it down in there, then just slightly pull forward. As you're tightening this, then I'm going to pull harder on it. That's nice and snug. That's in there good, so I don't need to do anything more. And again, just go through the locking nut. And away we go. This is actually much simpler than changing a normal string. I'm just going to tighten this up just for the sake of it, and there it is. Now once we get it in tune, then we just lock the nut and bring in the fine tuners, and you're golden. You're ready to go. So how many of you out there have a Floyd Rose but are kind of leery about changing strings and things? How many of you take it in? Because a lot of the time I would do that, but that's if it needs intonating and stuff, because I'd rather have somebody that really knows what they're doing intonate it, and of course just give the guitar a once over too, to make sure that there are no problems with it that maybe I wasn't aware of. So it's always, my opinion, it's a good idea to have another pair of eyes on stuff sometimes, because we can be caught up in stuff ourselves, or we just overlook stuff sometimes by accident. And it's good to have another set of eyes on things sometimes. And I keep my guitars pretty clean, so I don't really need to do that deep of a cleaning on it. Okay, so now we're on the D string. See how fast this is going? And again, we just cut off the ball end of the string. Stick it down in the clamp, and that's it. Okay, so I'm pushing down. I'm going to wait till I get a little bit of tension on that. Pushing down. There it is. And now pull forward. And snug. Good. It's in there nice and tight. So you guys, you have Floyd Roses. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Have you ever heard of Kaylors? I used to have a Kaylor bridge on a Hamer Flying V I had many years ago, which I absolutely loved. That was one of the best guitars I've ever owned. And this one's right up there too, the CSP. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it into tune. And that takes a little work. I have to go back and forth and back and forth. But once you get it there, you're locked in. You're good. So that's the cool thing about it. It's just getting it back into tune. It's no fun. Alright guys, well thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to bring it into tune, then lock down the nut, and then fine tune it back. And that's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please make sure and ask something in the comments. Always check in our description, because we always put something in there, like maybe a prior video you haven't seen or something like that. There's always something in the description for you. So, alright guys, thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you in the next video.